Broken Fugue, Solfège, a Miraculous Ladybug Drabble series, Chapter 22, Modeling. Adrien wiped another tear from his mother's cheek as it rolled silently from the corner of her eye. "Why are you crying, Mom?" The hard piano bench dug into his knees, folded under him as he pressed to her side. "I'm not, darling," she whispered, lips stretching in a faint smile. She mouthed, "Thank you."
"Adrien, go to your room,"
Gabriel commanded, but Émilie lifted her hand slightly to curl around his back, as if sheltering him. "Can't he be in the photos too?" she asked softly.
"Fine."
Adrien leaned his head against his mother's side. When he felt her start to tilt, he sat up in shock and put an arm around his mother's trim waist to steady her. "Thank you, darling," she murmured. "I'm sorry." Another salty stream appeared under her eye, and Adrien dabbed it with his sleeve. The camera shutter clicked, capturing the moment. "I still don't understand why we have to do this, Gabriel," Émilie sighed.
"You deserve to be heard by the world, Émilie."
Gabriel came and placed his hand in the center of her back.
"Our magazine has immortalized legends in the classical music world," the reporter boasted. "Your name will be placed alongside world-class talents. And the fact that you've only done a handful of recordings, once your story hits the press, they'll be like gold."
Adrien watched his mother's eyes for more tears and did his job dutifully. Her arms were too weak to wipe them for herself after all. Couldn't they see they were hurting his mother? "Thank you, darling." She leaned into her son, choosing not to respond to the reporter. "I love you even if you never play the piano again," he whispered in her ear. "I love you too, sweetheart." She pressed a kiss to his head. Here's a brief author's note. Okay, I may as well explain this now. Émilie has a rare autoimmune disorder that attacks the nerve cells. She was in the hospital receiving treatment for paralysis of most of her body and has recovered to some degree, but not fully, so it requires great exertion on her part to do simple tasks like walking or even hugging her son. Playing the piano is out of the question at this time. The best she could do now is pick out notes one by one. I did a lot of research and had long conversations with my nurse friend about this disease to make it medically plausible. I'm using the symptoms and patterns of Guillain-Barré Syndrome, which is a real disease, but I've made some slight modifications to make it work for this series and keep things in the fictional zone. Whatever needs to be known for the story to make sense will be mentioned in due time. Thanks for listening to Broken Fugue, Solfège. I'll see you next time.